I think I'm gonna just play Titan again next league. That sound. Yeah, Titan. I'm gonna just. Oh, I think I'm gonna at least start with a warrior. I gotta start with a warrior because. Oh. Uh. Damn. All right. How about?
It's beastly, bitch.
So let me preface this video by saying this is my first. Whoa, what a number! This is my first ARPG, I guess in particular, ever. Path of Exile 2 is the birth of this, and it's kind of crazy because I fuck with it. I played Warframe a lot, I guess, in my heyday, and I really like the aspect of it. It really just lets you like customize your own playstyle more so than just customize your character. I spent all of 0.1 being ass and trying to figure out the buttons and the mechanics, I guess, like dodge rolling and getting familiar with all of that. And I spent 0.2 understanding the inner workings of how damage is being calculated and scaled. Because in Warframe, you had additive and multiplicative damage. And when the first time I heard that, I was probably like 8-9 years already into the game, so I had to try to figure stuff like that out. I guess now, so I can make content like this. This is a theory craft. I should preface something else by saying that part, which you already know that because the patch isn't out. This is what I plan on doing, and if you think this idea sounds cool and you want to see how it turns out, hit the subscribe button. It helps out a lot. It'll go super far and let me know that this kind of content works for you guys, and I can keep making it. I really like this game. I mean, so yeah, we're less than a few days away from the release of 0.3, and I can't wait. I'm honestly kind of hyped, and I hate man hype for video games. I was hyped for 0.2. I was one of those buffoons, bro. But the thing is, I saw it through, and I learned a lot about the game, and I think that was the most beneficial part about it. I wasn't just running around lightning spear. That's hate, that's shun it all, you lightning spear users, all of 0.2, bro. Look what I'm doing right here in this game. Play footage, get your money up, not your funny up, bro. Just play the game. No, actually, like I understand, like there wasn't that much build diversity, and nobody really wanted to crunch the numbers and get into the nitty gritty of what makes a skill tick. They just wanted to just press a button and make it happen, you know? I get it. But if you found this video and you waited this long into the video, this was meant for you. You're my people. I found my people. This is what I'm doing. So Resonating Shield has not received any direct buffs or nerfs. It's kind of in the same spot that it will be in this video right here. The things that stood out to me were the things surrounding what I figured out to work well with Resonating Shield. For one, its attacks circle around you circularly, meaning you want enemies to kind of get close to you and swarm you so you can get a good clear. I know they're taking the deepest tower out of the game, so this build right here on screen will never work again. Just because the deepest tower kind of carried, it enabled a bunch of builds, but this what you're seeing is just RIP. And a big problem that I had this league was missing, bro, just dry ass, not hitting an enemy right in front of you, right? That sucks. But Uncle Jonathan came through, he saw it through, he said, bro, they right there, right in your face. Why you can't hit? I got you. And then boom, here we go. So I'm definitely bringing this skill back out. But one difference that I'm doing is I'm going Pathfinder. Yup, you heard it here first. I'm dubbing this one as the Cadillac. You're a big body and you just cruising, right? So Resonating Shield gets its damage off of the armor value on your equipped shield for now. I don't know how it's going to work when the patch drops, but that's how it works currently. So hypothetically, all you would need is just a fat shield, and that's it really, because you can hit it with your bare hand. But I plan on using a +5, a one-handed mace, just for the +5 skills, because since it's a shield skill, it doesn't inherit properties of your weapon. Those are two different things. Cool. So you got a fat shield, you banging on your shield with whatever your main hand of choice is, whether it be a fist or a wand, a Mjolnir, or even a scepter, how I'm doing in this video. But now what, you large gigantic man? So armor kind of got an indirect buff. Well, I bet maybe it's just a direct buff, but armor can now defend against elemental damage with an affix. So by boosting our armor, we're inherently boosting our damage resistance, our physical damage resistance, our elemental damage resistance, and boosting our DPS. Isn't that great? But on top of that, the sustainable practices, notable passive skill, now grants 50% of evasion rating, also grants elemental damage reduction. And it's Pathfinder, bro. Ascend, be immune to freeze, and pick whatever else after that. Be there, you're halfway there already, but now you're there and a half. That makes sense? Please note, this is just how I'm customizing my Cadillac. I'd love to know how y'all pimp y'all Cadillacs out in the comment section below. But this is what I plan on doing. So we saw the new fortifying cry, right? Perform a war cry that grants guard and causes subsequent shield attacks to expend an empowered shockwave when dealing damage. The skill's cooldown can be bypassed when expending an endurance charge. So you guys are smart. It sounds like an ancestrally boosted slam attack before a shield attack by empowering it with a war cry. But it can be bypassed if you have an endurance charge. This means as long as you're generating endurance charges, you should always be able to keep up your fortifying cry. When you're using a resonating shield, it's a channeling attack. The longer you hold it, the longer it'll go for. As long as you have the ability channeled, the game counts you as having your shield raised. So you will always be blocking. Yeah, the skill is talking about a bunch of chance to block and per evasion stats and all of that, bro. Like, yeah. The part about where when it's fully charged, it'll spray lava out in front of you and grant you an endurance charge. Cool, like we're gonna do that anyway. Now we get to use magma barrier to reinforce fortifying cry, which again says subsequent shield attacks. I don't know if y'all seen, but that's exactly what magma barrier is. It's a shield attack. So that's what I plan on having the structure of the DPS around. I'll run around full speed Cadillacing, big bodied up, shield raised, sound resonating, shield resonating. I'm running through, it's a bunch of enemies ganking up on me. Every time they hit me, it's charging my shield up. My shield is spitting out lava at them. Every time it spits out lava, I get an endurance charge, and I get to fuel my lava even more and my resonating shield even more with the war cry, which I can just bypass because I'm gonna keep getting endurance charges with the resonating shield because I already have my shield up. Yeah, as you can tell, there's a whole bunch of shenanigans going on. I'm not gonna lie. It should work though. Not even hypothetically, like it just should work. I planned on using that for mapping and for a general campaign clear because of the new acts and all of that stuff. This should be okay situation to run through all of those new islands and stuff with, because I just feel like the amount of my heart are gonna be huge and you're gonna have to wanna move fast if you wanna try to get to end game. And who's faster than Pathfinder? Now, who's stronger than Pathfinder? That can be a question of contingency. I just learned that word, but I think it's real. For bossing, I plan on using a crossbow since there's no penalty from swapping weapons now, bro. I mean, yeah, just looking online, people were not happy about high velocity rounds. I really didn't even know people used it like that, but it did definitely get a change. It no longer consumes fully broken armor, and instead it would just apply a debuff that'll let you do more physical damage to the enemy. So basically you'll use your resonating shield to break the enemy's armor, then you'll instantly swap to your crossbow because there's no weapon swap speed anymore. You'll instantly switch to your crossbow and shoot the enemy with high velocity rounds, which will cause a debuff that will allow you to do 5% more damage. And I know you can scale that in the passive tree, but let's just say 5 for now. It allows you to do 5% more physical damage to that enemy until their armor comes back or regenerates. Do you know what a lot of physical damage is good for on Pathfinder? Poison. Who would have thought? Not me. Pathfinder is really good at poison and really good at physical attack damage. She's also really good at moving really fast while doing a lot of damage. Yes, Pathfinder. But large gigantic man. What if we can make more poison damage out of more poison damage? We can, thanks to the old trusty, the tried and true plague fingers. All damage from hits contribute to poison magnitude. All damage. Normally, the base magnitude of poison is chaos damage per second equal to 20% of the physical and chaos damage dealt by the hit that inflicted it. So now, as long as you have a chance to poison at or around 100%, it doesn't matter what element or where that source of damage comes from. The magnitude will grow and be treated as if all of that damage was physical damage and chaos damage. This is particularly good for our magma barrier. Let that sink in. Now we've played Ranger up until we can pick our ascendancy. Now we're a Pathfinder. We're a Pathfinder. We see a bunch of nodes in the ascendancy tree that just say poison already in them. We want all of them. We want to spread the most damaging poison. We want double the amount of poisons. We want all of them. So there we are. Again, we're going full speed. We're pathfinding. We're beating our resonating shield with our +5 to all melee attack skills. We're banging it, boom, boom, boom. Every time we hit the shield and there's an enemy around it, it poisons them. Their health ticks down. They explode. They poison the enemies behind them. And mind you, all of this is in a 360 radius around it. So since we're also a Pathfinder, we can completely forego needing to use the feathered shield because we're Pathfinder. We don't slow down at all, ever. We don't have to. I mean, to be honest, that's really it. I'm gonna ride it out regardless. Like, I think it's gonna be really good. There's no reason to not be really good, especially in the current environment that we're looking forward to going into, as far as synergies and skills, interacting with other skills and being able to do things we wouldn't be able to do normally thanks to all of the new things that they've added. This is also not including any lineage support gems and things like that. You know, we haven't seen all of the support gems. You know, they have support gem 1, 2, and 3. So there might be some cool interactions there, but bursting plague on the damn resonating shield skill on the fastest character for a channel skill ability. I think that's the wave. That's what I'm going with. If y'all want to see me put together a mock build of this tomorrow or the next day, I can try to just get something set up if y'all wanted to see it, because I kind of want to know myself. Leave a comment down below again. Just let me know. Y'all think this build will be sick, or y'all think it'll be shit? Y'all think it'll be okay? Y'all might want to try it. Y'all want to see what I can do with it. If you want to see what I can do with it, just subscribe. I'm gonna try to keep everybody updated on this because I think it's a really cool, neat idea. And if it scales how I think it'll scale in my head, yeah, we're so in there. That's it though. Love y'all.